Season 4 for Latvia was very good, and we weren't even in Europe. This time around, we're in the Champions League qualifying matches. First up then, Molde from Norway. Hello and welcome back to Season 5 of Building a Nation with Latvia, and we are starting off with our second qualifying round. We've already played our first qualifying round and we won it pretty comfortably. We are going in then for Molde of Norway. If you're enjoying these videos, do please remember you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. You can also stick your comments down below. Let's go forward then. Let's play Molde. So, it's already episode 1 and we've already played some games. We have played the Armenian side, Arat Armenia. I assume they're Armenian because it's in their name. They are Armenian. We have beaten them 4-1 and 2-0 pretty confidently. We went through that one. I was tempted to play it on camera and thought, you know what, we should probably beat them, and we did. Molde will be a very different kettle of fish. Obviously, it is the start of a new season, although it's still only July because of all the qualifying rounds and stuff like that. Transfer business has taken place. We've bought absolutely nobody. We still do kind of have like 2 months left of the transfer window, so I'm not saying we're not buying anybody, but so far we haven't brought anybody to the club. We've got rid of a few players. Yanis Box has left. We've also lost another youngster who is the Ivorian goalkeeper. He's gone to Riga. I kind of went, maybe he'll get some games playing there. We've got rid of Robert Mikulov to Ventspils. This was a calculated decision. I think Mikulov is much better than most Latvian footballers. He's just not good enough to get in our side, so sending him out to someone else in Latvia is hopefully going to make Ventspils a slightly better side. They have, however, been knocked out of Europe already after just one match. A couple of other players leaving as well, going to various other Latvian teams. And then you can see a whole host of loan players. Most of them have stars next to their names. Smirnov's going to Riga. Ivlev's and Rybak's going to Valmiera. Another player, Oskar's Ivanov's to Riga. Protas is going to Daugavpils. I can't remember, is he new? I think he might have come through last season. Baranov's, Bossard, Bite, who scored 3 goals for us in our first match of the season, going on to Spartak's, Blanks, Liznovs, and Pukitis all leaving the club on permanent deal. Permanent? No, that's a loan deal. I think as well, if we go back a season, we've got some of these players here have also extended their loan deals. I can't remember exactly who, but some of them are still going out on loan. They've just got extended, so it's not going to appear in what we've done this season. The starting lineup then for the home leg of the Molde game will be Zommers in goal, a back four of Titov, Dow, Vogels and Adjamani, the midfield, strikers and attacking midfielders, and all that jazz is basically exactly the same as what we've played for the last season or so. Abdul Samed, Tronikov's Tahi, Mikulov Zavs and Karim Diaby as our striker. We do have Sergej's Kauna returning from his loan spell at Riga last season, looking a lot better if I do say so myself. He's going to be getting a lot of football for us, that's the plan anyway. We've also got Ivars Saranins, who hasn't gone out on loan. I would love him to go out on loan, but nobody really wants him at the moment. We've still got a load of other players as well. Wilson, Torre, Enin, Lyzans, Rafalskis is still here. Quite a few players who I want to get rid of, but nobody really wants to take them. And then we've also got a whole load of starred players. I don't want to play the starred players in Europe if I can help it. I'd rather just get them league games because that's where they're not going to cause too much of a problem. If we play a terrible centre-back against Molde, we might lose. If we play a terrible centre-back against Ventspils, we might win. So we haven't played Molde before. However, a couple of seasons ago, I think, we did play against Vålerenga, who are also a Norwegian side, and they are worse than Molde, and Vålerenga beat us twice. So I'm not massively confident about this one. It's going to be close. Klinger, maybe, with the goal kick. Vogels heads forward, not very far though. And Molde can come forward with the ball. Ellingson, left-hand side is Risa. It's not John Arne Risa, it's a different Risa, it's spelled differently. Taihi's got this ball for us, down the right-hand side, into a little bit of space. A few blue and yellow shirts in the middle. It is a little bit of a kick clash. Taihi's going all the way back to Maris Mikulov, and a side-footed effort from the young Latvian is wide of the goalkeeper's post. First decent chance going to us, but it should have found its way into the back of the net. Just seen Molde are playing former Manchester United youngster / legend, even though he's not a legend at all, Magnus Wolf Eikram, who must be about 45 years old now. He's playing as an attacking midfielder. I feel like he's not very good, but he also might be good. I mean, he's taken a free kick. I want to have a look at him. He's whipped it in. Back post is Risa. Zommers can hold on to that. Is that the whole highlight? And can we actually now have a chance to look at Magnus Wolf Eikrem? He's 33, and he's not great, is he? He's not great. He never even played a game for Man United. Like, he was there for 5 seasons, never played a single game, then went back to Molde, then went on a little tour of Europe with a bit of Holland, Cardiff, which is weird. It's Cardiff in England. They're Welsh, obviously. Sweden, off to America for a season or half a season, then back to Molde once again. But I say he's terrible. He's actually really good. He's just got no athletic ability anymore. In a way, that's kind of shown me that I don't think Molde are as good as kind of they should be, or I'm expecting them to be. We are not playing particularly well going forward, but we're doing a decent job defending. Troninkov's to Abdul Samed. Mikolov, who's had our only real good chance, across to Abdul Samed again, the Ghanaian. Right-hand side's a couple of options. Back to Frank Dow. Troninkov's. Abdul Samed. We're passing it, but not really going anywhere, are we? Probably going to end up passing it all the way back to Zommers in a minute. Zavs on the left-hand side. Adjamani with some space. Back to Zavs. He's been tripped. Still has the ball. Troninkov's. Oh, my word. Maris Mikolov just pulls the trigger out of nowhere. Puts that into the bottom corner. We're 1-0 up against Molde. This is big. It's not big, but it is pretty big. Because I think if we beat these guys, then the next guys, whoever that's going to be, I think it might be Olympiacos. But if we do manage to get through those 2 matches, we're in the Europa League at worst, not Europa League 2. So we need to win this game, really, don't we? We are 1-0 up at half-time. I'm pleased to keep it going. The strikers, or Zavs and Diaby at the very least, not doing so hot. Do we need to look at bringing off possibly Diaby? Bakker Nilsson with a free kick just before the hour mark. Molde do have the ball. There's not really been a lot going on in this match. Datro, he's gone down the right-hand side. Bjorn back. Loads of space to run into. Adjamani's there. So is big Troninkov's. Troninkov's just stands in front of him and blocks the ball. Ellingson off to reset on that left-hand side. We need to get this ball away. Bakker Nilsson with so much space. I think Abdul Samed's closing him down. Ellingson crosses. Back post is Datro. And Datro Fofana makes it 1-1. Adjamani was never going to win that headed challenge, was he? It's an away goal as well. It's an away goal. David Titov is apparently getting blamed for that, I imagine, because he wasn't in position. And now there is a corner for Molde. If they score again, Wolf Eikrem towards the front post. It's fallen to Jesper Darland, and it is 2-1. This is not what was supposed to happen, everybody. Well, our strikers aren't doing anything, so Romeric Utara will be coming on. I realised that we brought Romeric Utara for a lot of money, never really played him. Emmanuel Zongo is also going to come on, who we signed for free, and he hasn't really played much either. Do we do Titov for Taigui? We're doing all of our changes. We need to try and get some goals, and also defend would be helpful. Another chance for Molde. 11, 12, 13. 13 minutes. That's how numbers work. Left to play. Magnus Wolf Eikrem is going to take this. Right-footed. It's played on the ground. Fair enough. Loads of time on the ball. Back post is Datro and Darland. Both of them unmarked, but luckily, both of them might have been offside. Why do we give them so much space? In fact, everybody. Every single player wearing a white shirt was offside. I'm going to claim that was the offside trap at work. We don't play that, but I'm going to claim that's what it was. 5 minutes left. Vogels heads forward. Zongo's not going to get there first. Nars can get it forward to Datro, one of the goal scorers. Ellingson lumps it upfield towards the striker. Frank Dow heads it across to Nars. Fair enough. Nasty Nars on the right-hand side. Datro through. Ball in on goal. It's a terrible bit of goalkeeping from Zommers. It's 3-1 against Molde. Maybe Europa League. We were aiming a bit too high. Not a good performance. Not a good performance. After going 1-0 up, taking the lead, second half, we gave up. We absolutely gave up in the second half. I'm going to thrash my arms. I'm far from pleased. I'm then going to shout at anyone who gets a 6-5 or less, because that's what I do. Titov, Zommers as well on there. We're not going to shout at the subs. I'm furious with all of your performances. We've got to go again in about a week's time. And yeah, we now need to score. I guess we need to score 3. We need to score 3 goals in Norway. We are mixing it up for the second leg. We're going to go back to our 4-2-4 because it seems to get more goals. We are struggling with strikers scoring goals. Karim Diaby, 0 goals so far. Admittedly, we've only played 3 games, but 0 goals so far. Otara, 0 goals so far. Then you look at Taihi and Zavs. We're getting goals from the wing. Mikolov also playing in midfield, getting us a goal. He's going to, unfortunately for him, getting dropped because of the change in formation. But we are playing Titov because Adjamani's injured. Not Adjamani, the Taigui, the other guy on the right-hand side. So We are pretty much the same starting 11, apart from Mikanov drops, Utara comes in to play alongside Abdul Karim Diaby. We need to score 3 goals. It's a lot of goals, and I don't think we're going to do it. Once again, it looks like it might be a little bit of a kick clash, although this one, maybe not as bad. Maybe not as bad. It's blue versus yellow and light blue, so hopefully I can see it a little bit easier. We need to get an early goal. David Titov with the throw. Diaby controls. Don't lose the ball, buddy. Do not lose the ball. Get that cross in. He's managed to get the cross in, but it's found nobody. Abdul Samed picks this one up. Left-hand side is Adjamani with acres of space. Taihi with this. Plays the ball through. It's cleared. Frank Dow. We need to get back up there. Back up there towards their goal. Troninkovs to Dow to Abdul Samed. We're literally 10 minutes on the clock. Taihi through to Diaby. We've got Zavs at the back post. 3-4 players in the box now. Diaby. He's gone. Oh my word. Diaby, what are you doing? Why did you go for that? What's it called? Is it a Rabona? I think it's a Rabona. Why did you do that as a cross? Well, that was the first highlight of the game, and so far, the only highlight. We've got David Titov's long throw straight to a Molde player. Datro, one of the goal scorers in the last match. Tackle him, tackle him. Don't kick him, tackle him. Abdul Samed does get this ball eventually. Utara needs a runner down the left-hand side. Zavs is cut inside instead. Utara holds it up, goes all the way back to Janis Vugels. Lumps it forward. It's cleared again. Bjornbach is getting absolutely everything. He must be on like a 7 rating at the moment because he's the only defender who seems to be stopping our attacks. Zavs has this now. First time we've really got to see him on the ball. He's going to run across to the right, finds Taihi. Poor touch, but still uses his pace to get there first. Taihi's gone for goal, hits it wide. Still 0-0 here in Norway. Back at Nilsson's free kick. Final 10 minutes of the first half. Datro to Haugen. If we can go in at 1-0, that might be good. Second half, we can then come out all guns blazing and maybe score twice more. If they score a goal, it's effective. Oh, I say it's over. It's not over. We're literally back to where we were. Utara to Diaby. Has to go across. Taihi, who's not had a good game so far, is on a 6.3. Utara's control isn't the best. Tries to shoot. Hits it straight into Bjornbach, because of course he does. The great Norwegian brick wall, apparently, at the back there. Datro down the wing. Sigurdsson's going to collect this. Was he onside? I think he must have been if it's carrying on. It's found Risa outside the area. He's gone for goal. He's rattled the bar as well. It's not managed to get clear either. Yes, it has, because it's going to be a free kick. Abdul Samed with a corner for us just before half-time. It's found Troninkovs. His shot was blocked by Risa. Surprised it wasn't Bjornbach. It's crossed in. Utara's there. And Romeric Utara has found himself in a ridiculous amount of space in the middle of the goal there and has made it 1-0. Out of nowhere. I'm taking that. Half-time then, we have now taken the lead. It's 3-2. We, obviously, last match, this is the same thing that happened. I'm pleased. We went in at half-time 1-0 up, lost the second half 3-1. Let's not do the same thing again. 2 goals. If we score twice and don't concede, we're going through. Vugels is on a 6.1. I don't know what he's doing or not doing, but he is playing absolutely terribly at the moment. Nars to Datro. Back to the throw taker Nars. He's going to run with this ball off towards the middle of the pitch. He's gone for a long-range effort wide of Zomers' goal. It remains 1-0 to the Skinnz Football Academy. If it stays this way, yes, we're out, but it's coefficient points. That's another thing that we need to kind of keep clinging on to. Molde with the ball in the penalty area. Good block as well. Troninkovs is going to get there first. Yes, he does. Counter-attack. Here we go. Use your pace, big man. Use your pace. You haven't got any, but use it anyway. Through ball. Diaby's in on goal. His effort is poor. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Titov with a free kick. I was about to do some subs, but we want to see the free kick first. And Abdul Samed has made it 2-0. It is 3-3 on aggregate. But currently, Molde will be going through on away goals. What do? We need another goal. We need another goal. Taihi's having a shocker. We're going to do Zongo coming on. Do we do Diaby off for Saranins? I mean, it's a risk. It is certainly a risk. And Vugels as well for Juris Kramens. He is 16 years old. We're doing that. Why are we doing that? We need a goal. We're bringing on a 16-year-old centre-back. If we get a corner and Kramens goes up for it and scores, I'm going to lose my poop. Adjamani's throw to Romeric Utara, one of the goal scorers, across to Abdul Samed, the other goal scorer. I'm excited. There is 11 minutes and injury time to play. Abdul Samed's going away from goal. Plays it forward to Saranins. Through ball to Zongo. Zongo's made some space for himself. Get in, Emmanuel Zongo. We have taken the lead against Molde. And if it stays this way, we are going through. We can even technically concede a goal. We're not going to go through if we concede, but it will go to extra time. We are 3-0 up. What a second leg performance this has been. Corner for Molde. Hussein takes it. It's towards the middle. It's cleared. Zongo upfield finds Utara. If we score another goal, it is over. There is no way they're coming back from this because they need to score twice. Zavs to Utara to Saranins. Find some space. Saranins' effort goes wide of the keeper's post. It's still 3-0 on the night. 5 minutes of injury time. Don't do this now. Hussein to their striker. It's a long name, not even going to try it. Hussein plays it forward. Troninkovs. Abdul Samed's gone backwards for some reason. Utara flicks that head on. Is he going to chase that ball down? The keeper's going to get there first. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to hold on. Zongo with this. Lumps it forward. It's found its way to Saranins. Saranins is one-on-one with the keeper. And that is it. It is game over in Norway. What a comeback. What an absolutely ridiculous comeback. 4-0 in the second leg against Molde. Saranins comes off the bench, scores a goal. Oh my word. If we just didn't do balls up the first leg, this match wouldn't have meant anything. But because we did, we had to do something in Norway, and we certainly have got a very good result here. So I was looking as well, and we are against Olympiacos in the next leg. Olympiacos have just won 11-0 against a team that we have played previously, Skinnz. They also beat them 7-0 in the first leg. They beat them 11-0 in the second leg. Andros Townsend is 33 years old and apparently playing for Olympiacos. Fair enough. I don't fancy my chances against Olympiacos, but if we do beat Olympiacos, we're into the Europa League at a minimum. If we beat them as well, we will go into the playoffs, which will include... I don't know. I mean, I assume, because it says Olympiacos there, we will be in that. So we might play Sparta Prague, Young Boys, Dinamo and Ludogorets. Although we will have a low rating. So if we beat Olympiacos, we go into the... It's confusing. We're going to find out next episode when we head over to Greece to play Olympiacos. Is the league starting just yet? It's not. Nope, we have to play Olympiacos first. I've gone forward a couple more days because Europa League 2 qualifying matches basically were taking place a couple of days after the Champions League ones. And I don't know how the other teams have got on. Ventspils were in there. They have been knocked out. Riga and Valmiera were the other teams. The fact that it doesn't say continental competitions there points that Valmiera were knocked out. They were by Maccabi Haifa. Didn't get any coefficient points. Not good. Riga, however, they're still in. Riga are still in. They beat Alumni of Slovenia 3-0 and then a 1-1 draw. Then against Leznica of Bosnia-Herzegovina. That is another team I think they might be able to beat. We might be seeing, hopefully at the very least, 2 Latvian sides in the Europa League. And what does that mean for our coefficients? This year needs to be big. This year needs to be big because we are removing arguably one of our best seasons in a 2.25. We are already on a 2.0 and we have at least 4, 5, 6 more European games to play because Riga are playing at least 2, we're playing at least 4, plus potentially the group stages. So we're still technically lower, but we've still got plenty of games to play. This is good. This is actually very good for us so far. Well, we certainly didn't make it easy on ourselves, having to go to Norway and score at least 3 goals, but we did it. We managed to beat Molde, setting up our next episode, which is going to be Olympiacos. Thank you very much for watching episode 1 of Season 5. If you have enjoyed this episode, please remember, you can hit the thumbs up button, the like button. If you're new as well, hit the subscribe button to get all the videos in your video feed when they're released. And I'll see you next time for Olympiacos. I don't think it's going to be as easy, and this wasn't easy either.